A turbulent qualifying on the island. At Brands Hatch, Martin Tomczyk sets the fastest time, but the people from Munich are celebrating too early. The 2011 DTM champion is not classified in qualifying.
Yeah, after qualifying 4, I went on the scales and my car was half a kilo too light. And actually, that's breaking the rules. And now I'm last in the starting grid.
Because of Tomczyk's penalty, Audi driver Mike Rockenfeller now moves up into pole position. Thus, the 29-year-old will be starting from the best place on the grid for the second time in his career.
Well, I'm happy. For sure it makes life a bit easier for the race. It's great to be on pole, to lead the field until at least the start, and then we will see what happens. But for Martin it's a bit disappointing, and I rather have the pole on track and not 3-4 hours later after qualifying. But it's like that, it's a rule, and everybody has to go to the limit, of course, but not over, and if you go over you get a penalty. So yeah, it's for him it's difficult, but for me it's not too bad.
In spite of having pole position disallowed, BMW is really strong. Together, the 3 BMW drivers Augusto Farfus, Joey Hand and Bruno Spengler will start the hunt for Mike Rockenfeller on Sunday.
I will do the fight tomorrow in the race. My team is doing an amazing job in pit stops. They are very motivated. The whole team is pushing really hard and is really motivated. So, I'll give everything I have to come up front and bring maximum points for the guys because they really deserve it.
In the battle for thousandths of a second at the demanding track in the south of England, Mercedes-Benz didn't succeed. No driver from Stuttgart in the top 10, particularly disappointing 11th place on the grid for last year's winner, Gary Paffett.
Very disappointed, obviously. After being on pole position last year and winning here, I wanted to come back and do something similar. But already in Q1 we could see the Mercedes just struggling for pace. I mean, most of the cars were out in Q1.
The first qualifying heat, a real disaster for Mercedes-Benz. 4 of its drivers are out already, among them the third-place driver from Hockenheim, Christian Vitoris. Local hero Jamie Green also had different expectations for his first home race for Audi. The Brit starts his final flying lap 1/10 of a second too late. He is disallowed his time and just misses out on Q2 because of it.
Yeah, unfortunately my last lap was too late, so I had the time taken, the time wiped off, which is a real shame because we were running top 6 and it looked quite promising, and obviously racing in England I'd love to get a good result, but I was a little bit unlucky.
Qualifying result at a glance. Like in 2011, Mike Rockenfeller on pole at Brands Hatch. BMW with 6 drivers in the top 10. Among them, Joey Hand with his best DTM result to date in 3rd place. Ex-DTM champion Timo Scheider with chances of a podium finish in 5th place. The best placed Mercedes driver, Gary Paffett, in 11th. Audi drivers Matthias Ekström and Jamie Green only 12th and 17th. Martin Tomczyk drops back, last place on the grid instead of pole position.
Nevertheless, I mean, it is like it is. But I as well know now we have the second race in the season and it looks not too bad to collect 0 points tomorrow. So I know that it's getting very tight to fight for the championship this year.
After the turbulent qualifying, a close race is expected at Brands Hatch. The British weather could provide additional excitement. The probability of rain on Sunday is 70%. Thrills are guaranteed.